how can communities implement a movement that reignites the discussion of poverty within government, nonprofit, and other circles? Because what we've seen is that oftentimes the discussion of poverty is a small blip in people's campaigns. It's often glassed over and not discussed in depth the way it needs to be. So what can communities do to implement that own movement within their own neighborhoods?
How often, say in the presidential debates, did poverty come up? Zero. Okay, we're not having these conversations at any level of government in a public way. And so I think we need to be pushing our leaders in our communities and our political leaders as well to start initiating these conversations.
When we see low turnouts at the polls, it is because people don't understand how their vote is impacting the election. They don't understand how the issues that politicians are running on impact their everyday lives. I believe that if we spend some time educating folks about politics, and I'm talking from the very lowest, most basic understanding. I'm going to tell you guys, do you remember the bill? So I remember the bill. Somebody tell me I'm on the
I'm just a bill.
Yes. That was the first taste of politics that I ever got, and it has impacted me even as an adult. When I talk to my families that I work with about politics, I always show that little film. I want you guys to Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I promise you, even though it was geared towards children understanding how a bill becomes law, the basic way that it was taught has carried itself with me forever. And I can tell you that that would be where I would start. I would start with educating. And we've actually, while you guys were talking, we were talking because we agree that that is something that is going to be a huge impact on our communities.